This sub-assembly doesn't have any mates. They're all suppressed. I just want to delete them for now, and I want to do them again. So I'm inside the retracted position configuration. So all I need to do is pretty easy. Fully mated. And my assembly is fully defined. I just want to check the default configuration. Yep. So I'm not gonna do mates all of them again. I will keep these two mates, and also I will just mate this hole with this locking pin. Yep. Assembly looks better now. I'm just wanna check my exploded view. You need to edit it. Go back to my isometric view. I'm doing that on isometric view because on the drawing I will use isometric view to see my exploded view. So all I need to do is pull it out. That's fine. I just want to keep all the fasteners at the same position. I'm just interested in main members. So this look good. I might need to move this a little bit back. Yep, that's it. Beautiful. I'll save it and go back to my drawing. Now the bomb is different. I've got two sub-assemblies and two locking pins. I just want to edit that as well. So for description, female telescope, and I want to put a weight. Weight is mass. Oops, the wrong one. This might be annoying sometimes, but that's fine. Mass, enter, and material. Let's go material. There is no material because it's assembly. What I can do is delete all. I just write steel, enter. I also need to change the units. I gotta make it kilogram, and I like to do 0.1 decimal. Save it now. Let's check the drawing. Here we go. It's in there. I will do the same thing for my other sub-assembly. Description. Oops. Description. If I can if I can type it, that will be better. Male telescope. Oops. Weight. Properties, mass. And material. Steel. Okay. Change the unit. Oops. Click on this, done custom. Save it. Just want to make sure, yep, material is there. Right, and last thing for lock and pin. It seems like a long process, but once you know what to do and how to do, you just get faster by the time. But unfortunately, you gotta do this for each member you model. You can also use part templates for that. Just want to put this member here. Yep. Save it. I need to change the units again. Save it. Back to my drawing. Alright. All my table is fully filled. Normally part numbers should be number, some letter and then number. But for now, I'm just writing the part name there, just like name. I want to change this. How do I change it? Click on your view, come here, show an exploded or model break state. Exploded view, beautiful. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I can just put it there. I can go a little bit bigger. It's better to do 1 to 10, I believe. It's a bit big, but that is fine. Save this. Second sheet. Oops. What is that? Second sheet. This happens sometimes, kind of bug, but it's easy fixed. So you can just basically find your template and just got it here. Now I will put my standard views here. Front view. I don't need to put isometric view again. I want to change tangent edge removed for standard views, and I want to turn hidden lines on. Yeah. Also, one more thing I like to mention here, you should add alternate position here. If you go to drawing views, alternate position, just click on your other configuration. It also puts it here. It's very handy, so you can show two different positions on a one drawing view. Right, so what you need to dimension here, or your overall dimensions, basically, from outside to outside. You can do this as well, yep, for retracted position. Put it in the middle. Overalls. You can write CTRS. This is very annoying. can see attractive. I'll save it again. And the other thing, you should give all centers, make it typical. And the other thing is between two holes, you can either do here or here. This is fine. Typical as well. Your other overall dimensions, like outside to outside. Save it again. You gotta do center marks. This is essential. You have to show center marks, center lines. I would do center line here as well. Another view. Let's do this view as well. You can drag it to the other side. You also need to do another center line here because there are holes in there. That's your standard views. I also want to mention about general notes, which is very important. You shouldn't miss this. If you work in Australia as a mechanical engineer or a drafty, you have to put general notes, fabrication notes on your drawing, usually on the first sheet. So you need to mention about welding standards, you need to mention about your material standards, you need to mention about your weld size and electrodes as well. You need to mention about your weld type. You gotta mention about any examination like visual examination or magnetic particle examination on it, any inspection or testing. Also at the end you need to mention about surface treatment like painting, coating or hot dip galvanize, whatever your client wants. So this is your first sheet. This will be your second sheet. So in this case, it looks like we don't really need to give top view here. I will only have my side view and my front view. So what I see here, I see my overall dimensions and I see my hole centers here. I just want to add this hole centers here as well. Hole diameter. It's better to put it outside here. That's also typical. You need to write TYP. If there are any other holes or any other length is the same dimension, you don't need to do 0.0. So I have my overall length, you need to do O/A for overalls and TTRS for centers. So I know my centers now. I know how much I can extend, how much I can retract the beam for each position, which is 150 mm. So I know my extended hole centers, I know my retracted hole centers. And then on the first sheet, I know all the members, all their weights, what the material is. I will finish the video now, and I will do sub-assembly and individual part detailing in the next video.